Hi guys, I'm Bea with Everything is Bafo, and today we're here with Marina from Bureaucracy.es. Yay! So if you don't know Marina yet, we feature her in a lot of our videos regarding immigration services because we know that some people need help getting all the documents processed and have a ton of questions about the immigration side of moving to Spain, right?
That's right.
Yeah. To date, Bureaucracy.es has helped over 1,000 applications achieve the Digital Nomad Visa and the non-lucrative visas from all over the world. And today, of course, we're going to cover the Philippines because that's where Paul and I are from, and there are advantages to living in Spain long-term as a Filipino. Thank you so much, Marina, for being here today. It's always a pleasure having you. Please share with us your experience with digital nomad visa applications and also tell us a little bit about your company.
Well, I'm Marina Henestrosa, an immigration advisor at Bureaucracy.es. And like what Bea just said, definitely we have helped hundreds of Philippine clients to move to Spain under the Digital Nomad Visa, directly doing the application in Spain or in the Philippines as well, dealing with the Spanish Consulate in Manila. All the applications that we have done has been successfully approved, and today I would like to share, our knowledge, requirements, and also tips to have a smooth application process.
From Manila Consulate.
Of course, it's Manila today. Well, we have already recorded a video in the past about the easiest way to get the Digital Nomad Visa. It's coming to Spain as a tourist and submit the application here. But unfortunately, as all of us know, not always is easy to get a Schengen visa, travel to Spain with your family. Logistically, it's not convenient sometimes. That's why we are today recording this video to show to the Philippine citizens that yes, it's a possibility to submit the application, and it's doing it at the Spanish Consulate in Manila. And well, Bea, also we have very special cases successfully being approved at the Spanish Consulate in Manila, like same-sex marriage couples and also families with adult children. So yes, definitely we have plenty of experience dealing with the Spanish Consulate in Manila.
Especially in Manila because there are different laws that are like same-sex marriages is not legal in the Philippines, right? So that's something that they have to prove, right?
This is correct. And also, when you have adult kids, they need a specific criteria to meet. And yes, it's something that we have plenty of experience with that.
Perfect. Okay, so let's get started.
First of all, you need to consider that you are gonna to go twice, at least to the consulate. First of all, is to go and apply for the NIE number that usually is gonna take around 4 weeks minimum to get sorted, and after that, you're gonna be able to go to the consulate again to submit your application. Obviously, in advance, we have been working on your case. Which documents we need to have in order to have a successful application? The NIE number, that we already got it in advance, valid passport, the criminal report with apostille, the medical certificate. Important. It's not necessary to do it when you submit the application in Spain, but if you do it in Manila, it is. Well, it's gonna be 3 months of bank statements with 3 months of invoices or paychecks.
And when you say financial that means the income that's coming in, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, we need to prove that yes, you have a professional activity and you get paid for it. As well, you need to prove that you have 3 years of experience or a diploma related to the position. It's important that you use a diploma, must be apostille. You need to have in place a private health insurance with full coverage and no copayments. Having a valid contract signed with your employer/client at least 3 months before submitting the application. The company registration for your client or employer with apostille. This document is very, very important for the application and also for the future. Don't forget, if you're coming with your family, so you need to bring the marriage certificate updated with apostille and also the birth certificate only for your children with apostille again.
Perfect.
We will take care of the official translations and to organize all the packets and send it to you to have, well, everything ready to go to the consulate. At the moment that you go to the consulate in person, well, you and your family is gonna submit the application, and officially you are gonna have 10 days. But we know how Spain works, right? It's gonna be up to 3 months. So yes, in average, it's gonna be 2 months, 2 months and a half until we have an answer from the authorities. But yes, if the authorities request any extra documents, they are gonna let you know via email. And we are gonna have 10 calendar days to submit the extra requirements. And we're gonna be there to support you. So you're gonna be accompanied by us all the way. These requirements will get you a 1-year visa approval and to live in Spain. However, at Bureaucracy.es, our goal is for you to stay here for longer than a year. Keep in mind that the Spanish Consulate in Manila has a lower criteria. So the documents that we're requesting to you is because we're expecting that you are gonna live more than a year in Spain. This is our purpose, that you renew the visa after 10 months living in Spain, and after 2 years of residency in Spain, you apply for citizenship, like Bea did already. So that's why our financial criteria are stricter, and also we are anticipating future documents that we need for the renewal.
Okay, I see that all the time in like Facebook groups and forums where they are confused about how much the required financial means is.
Yes.
And so you're saying it's because the Philippines, the consulate in Manila's requirement is lower than what Spain requires.
That's correct. This is right. Okay. But we cannot just follow the guidance of the Spanish Consulate in Manila, because after only 10 months living in Spain, you're going to apply for the renewal. And if you don't meet the criteria, you need to come back to Philippines. And our goal is that you actually live here longer. So for that reason, our minimum requested to the client is going to be exactly the one that is going to be requested in the future at the Unidad de Grandes Empresas, OGA. So yes, now we can go into details about which documents we need to pay special attention on it. For example, you are coming as a single applicant and you make 2,200 euros. For Philippines, it's going to be fantastic. In order to renew, it's not going to be. You need 2,650. So let's work a little bit harder in order to meet the criteria for Spain in advance.
I like that. That's a good advice. Yeah, so that means that they already have the contract that they can apply next year, and they don't have to change anything. They don't have to look for more clients. They're already approved because they meet 2,650.
That's correct. And they don't need to focus on getting the requirements again, meeting the criteria, anything. Just focus on having a great experience in Spain and getting a little bit more Spaniard, obviously.
Another thing that I read online is they are confused if they should provide the social security certificate or not. So I think because they are comparing between applying in Spain and applying in the Philippines, correct?
That's right. And this is a very interesting question, because some clients confuse all and mix all the criteria. And you need to follow what the consulate said. And in this case, if you apply directly in Philippines, the Social Security certificate is not important at all. You can be an employee or you can be a self-employed, and the visa is going to be granted if you meet the criteria. But again, if after 10 months living in Spain you need to renew the visa, the Social Security certificate is going to be very important to have, actually mandatory. So if you are an employee, try to switch to independent contractor. If you already are self-employed, yes, you can request the Social Security certificate or just pay taxes in Spain. But don't forget this. We need to be well prepared for the future, and time flies.
It does fly
Yes.
really fast. 10 months can go by quick, right?
Yes.
And then, okay, so just to clarify, you mentioned 10 months because like the visa is granted for 1 year.
Yes.
But normally you can apply for your renewal 60 days before it expires, right?
That's right. So because we work always with timelines, we are going to contact you in advance to renew the visa and submit the application 60 days before the expiration date on the TIE. So this is important. Follow the TIE expiration date.
Yes. So if we're going to clarify the TIE is your foreigner's identity card. It's the Tarjeta Identificación
Del extranjero.
del Extranjero, which means foreigner. And that is valid from the day that you arrive in Spain. So not necessarily from when the visa is granted, but from when you arrive in Spain. So the visa is only an entry visa. So it means you can enter from, for example, this month to this month. And if you enter somewhere around here, that's the day that your TS starts.
That's right. Very well done. You did your job. And the Digital Nomad Visa, when it's issued by the consulate, is valid for 365 days, with multiple entries, which means that you can enter back and forth. But obviously, you need to have a valid residency card, the TIE, in order to convert it into a longer residency in the future. We use for everything. As a foreigner and also as a Spanish citizen, we use the residency card for absolutely everything. You want to travel to France to see the Eiffel Tower, you use your passport and the TIE, and you're going to have access to all the Schengen area. So why not to discover Europe?
So I think we have something similar in common in terms of like family and culture, right? So with us, we live with our parents until we are ready to get married. So for a lot of kids who are 18, 19, 20, or even up to 30 can still be living with their parents and are dependent on their parents. You know, we're still in school, we're still in college until maybe 21, 22. So can you tell us about your requirements for applying adult kids and moving them with them to Spain? Because, you know, family is important, right?
Of course.
We want to be together.
Of course, I fully understand. Spain works very similar, and yes, this is correct. So the criteria is to prove that yes, actually the kids, these young adult kids, they are part of the family unit. So we need their passport, we need a private health insurance, etc. But we need the updated birth certificate. We need a proof of not being married, which is the Senomar, called in the Philippines, with apostille, to prove that they are living in the same household as well, and the father or the mother sponsor them or support them financially. This is important as well. If you meet that criteria, it's absolutely possible, and yeah, you can live with your parents or with your kids in Spain.
It is amazing news though, because like, you know, you don't want to leave your they're still babies. I mean, yeah, they're adults, but you know, for a lot of parents, they're still babies in their eyes, right?
Always, we are gonna be babies for our parents.
Okay, it's really exciting to hear that you're getting more approvals from Manila, because that's not always like an easy consulate to navigate, right? Thank you so much for the information you've shared. I know a lot of Filipinos will be interested to know if they qualify for this visa.
That's correct.
Right? Yeah. Especially since they have some advantages as Filipinos. So how can they find out if they can apply?
Okay, good question. So they can go to Bureaucracy.es and they can fill out the fast track of Digital Nomad, and please specify on the comments that you would like to apply directly from the Philippines. This is the only thing that I will need to know from you, and of course you are going to fill out all the form to see if you're eligible, and later on you can go directly to the dashboard or just book a free consultation with me, and I'm going to be able to talk to you about the next steps and how your application looks like according to the Manila criteria. And that's everything. So if you're ready, we're going to be ready to help you as well.
If you're watching this and you're not Filipino but are interested in applying for the Digital Nomad Visa, go ahead and click on this video where we talked about the requirements. Specifically, if you're applying within Spain, we also talk about that. And then if you want to join our Facebook group for Digital Nomad Visa, specifically for Filipinos, click on this link down below. Thank you again for your expertise, Marina. Thank you for being so generous with sharing your tips on how to not just get approved in Manila, but also to get the renewal here in Spain. and how will they find you?
Well, thank you so much for having me again. It's absolutely a pleasure to share all my experience with you in Valencia, beautiful city. Don't forget to click the link below the description, because you are gonna get a discount for using our service, and as well, you can complete the fast track to see if you are eligible and have direct access to the dashboard, or you can book a consultation with us. It's absolutely free, and we can discuss the next steps about this application and how our service work as well. We are gonna be very happy to assisting you along this process, and later on to see you in Spain.
Don't forget to click on our custom link, because Marina told us there are some that have not clicked on that link, so they did not get the discount automatically. But of course, you still give the discount.
Yes.
But it's so much better if you just click on that link below.
Don't forget, click the link down there.
If you want to know more about our life here in Spain, like and subscribe. Thanks to the people who bought us a coffee at Buy Us a Coffee, for the super thanks over at YouTube. Thank you for the people on our Facebook group, Moving to Spain, and for the Digital Nomad Visa for Filipinos Facebook group. Thanks also for being awesome members. And thank you, Marina, as always, for giving us your expertise and your tips about the Digital Nomad Visa for Filipinos. Thank you, and goodbye.
Thank you so much. Bye.